just a blessing to, Texas is full of these kind of places, but some of them are more special than others. And this is definitely one of those that's more special.
Gosh, in Cynthia, I always look forward to our gatherings and our outings. You never cease to amaze me. You always find these rare and exotic and exciting places. Like this old building, this old stagecoach stop. And this rancher, this is beautiful. This is a gem.
Oh, Indians, arrowheads, artifacts, pecan bottoms in the river. Just wait till you see it.
It's amazing. And the agricultural benefit, everything he's got going here, this is a lovely, this is a hidden gem.
It's not just a show pony, it's productive, you're right.
Yeah, it is, very much so.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to meet the owners,
Yeah, I'm
Terry
looking
and
forward to
Elaine,
that.
and hear their story about what, enticed them to buy.
Yeah.
Homer Smith owned this place for over 100 years
Wow.
before the Shipleys bought. So they're the second owner.
And the headquarters house, the main house, God, that thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, they did it right. Everything, you can tell. It's move-in ready, start building your own legacy ranch. Even hard to believe that they find the heart to let it go.
That's what I was fixing to say. I bet they're going to regret selling it.
Yeah. At least they'll have good memories.
Oh, gosh, yeah. And it has a lot to offer. It's amazing.
Well, let's see if they're coming up the road.
Okay, sounds good.
Y'all come on in. It's so good to see y'all today. Thank you for letting us come out here and hang out at the stagecoach stop. Well, I get hugs now.
Good to see you. Yes, ma'am. Wally, Mary, good to see you. My pleasure. Yes, sir.
Wanted to have Wally here because, Wally has seen a lot of beautiful ranches, and being an actor, he shot on a lot of beautiful ranches, and he was just telling me he hadn't seen any prettier than this. So,
Thank you.
And I thought, Wally, you need to hear what enticed Terry and Elaine to buy this. I told him Homer Smith had owned it over 100 years, and so, give him a little background on what it meant to y'all and what it has meant to y'all in your family.
I want to hear it. I really do.
Yeah. Well, I'll zip my lips so y'all can.
Well, both of us grew up in the city, and I always had the desire to hunt. And of course, my mom and dad, we lived in a very normal home, and they didn't really have land, so I always had the dream. And Elaine, we've been together for a long time, and we always had the dream of owning land. Never knew that we could make it happen, but fortunately, with my career, we were able to. And I always told her, I'd just like to have 500 acres. So we didn't start out small. We wanted, something, pretty good size. And lo and behold, we ran across this, and we'd already looked at a bunch of land. And just something about it, when you pull in that this is what you want.
Stole your heart.
Absolutely. And, the thing about it, I know that they call, land unimproved land. Well, I call this raw land because there was a lot of work that, that we've done over the years. And, it really have enjoyed it, and I guess more importantly, it makes great memories for your family. So
Sure.
Well, and Elaine can tell you what all they've done, the family up here, all the joy and fun they've had.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun with the grandkids. They go riding on their little dirt bikes and the four-wheelers, and we hunt for arrowheads. And my favorite thing is just to hunt for arrowheads and sheds. I don't care about going working the land, that's his job, but that is my favorite. And then we also get grapes. We make homemade grapes. We try to get our garden to go for homemade, veggies and that. But the kids have a blast. There's always something to do. Well, when we first moved, there's a little house that's on the property that's been here that Homer Smith lived in, and he and his wife. And they said it was made from recycled wood. There used to be homes down by the river. So that was their dream home. He watched the first car go down the road. That was his excitement, his daughter said. But when we moved in, because he had passed, they were supposed to clear the house out, and the brothers evidently forgot to check all the closets. And there were papers in there back where, I don't remember, was it his grandfather, somebody with Civil War? He was a prisoner of war. So we contacted her, and they had papers of that, big old-timey pictures, and just so much history. And then she told us about this place being a stagecoach stop, and all different kinds of stories.
And then, Harry, I remember you saying because it was so overgrown, you didn't really know all the attributes that you had until you got in it and started clearing it. And then you found, this stream, this spring-fed little seasonal creek, and, these trees, these huge pecan trees, and then places along the Leon.
Yeah, you would have never known there were this many nice oak trees on the property because they were so covered up. As a matter of fact, you really couldn't see the stagecoach home stop from the highway because it was so grown up. And fortunately, I have a nephew that's very good at operating equipment, and he helped me along the way. And we did a lot of clearing, a lot of burning of cedar, and just really put a lot of time and effort in to make it what it is today. But we built a lot of trails. The kids love the trails, obviously. I mean, between the four-wheelers and the little motorcycles and all of that, they just have a blast, and they can't wait to come every year to see us.
Well, Harry, you were talking about hand-dug wells. How many hand-dug wells are?
There was about 5 all over the entire property, and I assume that was because of the number of homes that were out here, way back.
Yeah.
There's a well right out here, as a matter of fact, that hand dug. We just have a rock over it. It's still there. We just have a rock over it. Some of them we covered up, because of the proximity. Didn't want anybody, all
That's where you put your enemies, yeah.
Exactly, yes. And so, but yeah, there was about 5 hand dug wells out here.
And then, of course, all the Indian arrowheads that you found and artifacts. And they continue. If it rains, look out. And they can find them. I can walk on top of one.
Right.
And, yeah.
Well, and we made a decision early on not to dig. We don't really want to dig. There are a lot of arrowheads in the area, obviously, and there's dig sites that they dig and they find all kinds of things. But we decided early on we're going to scratch the surface and just find whatever's on top. And that collection you saw, that's really what that is now.
It's crazy.
I can't imagine if we were to bring machinery out here and really go digging. But we didn't want to do that to the property. So there's still a lot of history still here that we haven't even found.
So you've got the big white-tailed deer, turkey, some wild hog, dove, a plethora variety of birds.
Fox, bobcat.
Coyotes, you got it.
That Leon River is full of big catfish.
That's what
And
they
he
were
has
saying.
also a catfish pond. A young boy fished it for his wedding to supply the food, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we've actually, my daughter actually caught a big catfish. It's probably about a 10-pound channel cat. He got off the hook. Maybe it was this way. She didn't really hit it, the hook was gone. And so then we go to church right up here, and our preacher brought his 2 boys out here. They were fishing, and they caught that same catfish because it had a hook in his mouth.
This place still impresses me. It's you really turned it into something beautiful. It's a hidden gem.
Thank you.
It's diverse, isn't it?
Very diverse.
From the hill coming in, dropping down to those pecan bottoms, and
I'm just impressed with the bottom land here where you're going to plant.
Oh,
That's,
Lord.
what did you say, it's 120 acres there?
Yeah, there's about 120 acres that we lease out
Yeah.
to a guy, and he farms that, and he's very happy with it. He does very well each and every year, and he takes very good care of the land too. He always, if we need anything, he's right there.
Yeah,
Wally, would you call this a legacy ranch?
very much so.
Yeah. Can you see the next family? Somebody coming in with some youngins and then owning it for maybe 100 years?
I'm kind of old-fashioned, Cynthia. I really hate to see these folks leave.
I'm sure they do too.
We do.
They're mixed emotions.
We have a lot of sweat out here, and we're excited to make it look like it looks now. And I know the next person or next family are going to probably just make it even that much better.
Benefit from your sweat. Yeah, benefit from y'all's sweat.
It's an honor and a privilege, for you to have chosen Ranch Connection, and our job is to find someone you're going to be happy with. So,
Thank you.
yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Oh, you bet.